everyone, it's Anthony back with another video here on Single and Placing. Hi! As you can see, we've got a couple packages in front of us. I hope you're having a fabulous day, weekday, weekend, week, month, evening, morning, overnight, whatever you've got going on. I hope you're having a good one. We've got a little, special edition small shop unboxing here from two different companies. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into it. We're gonna start with this one here, and this is from DP with Sparklers and Tima. I've been ordering from Tima a number of times, but I never really do. I think I've only done one, maybe two unboxings, just because they come in and I'm like, perfect, I need those, let's get started. But I actually, stopped myself from just diving in and just decided to include them in a little unboxing. So I have my packing slip here. It just says, thank you for supporting my small business. So yeah, these always come in, at least to my house here in Colorado, really fast. I think I ordered these over the weekend, and as of filming this, it is late afternoon on Wednesday. So just a few days shipping. But what I noticed is a lot of the kits that I'm working on have some kind of yellow or gold in them that I want to enhance. And I always end up reaching for like my bright gold metallics from Diamond Dots. By the way, the sparklers came in here, and then we have a little card. I always end up going with my gold metallics from Diamond Dots, but they sometimes can be a little intense. So I was like, I want to pick out some gold shades that are a little bit more subtle. That way I can still jazz it up without it being like overly jazzed. And if you remember, I used some of those gold metallics in Where the Fun Never Ends and the unicorn's hair. And even though it's totally fine, I was like, I wish I had something that would still give me a cool effect but not be quite as bold. So I ended up picking up a number of gold ish. I just picked shades that looked similar to gold sparklers from DP with Sparklers. So we have this package here of butternut. That's really pretty. Butternut. And this is just called gold. So these are just gold sparklers. Those are probably the closest to those Diamond Dots metallics. Then we have Sun-Kissed. Has just a little bit more of like some pinkish to it as opposed to the butternut. Then this Topaz is more of like less metallic and more of just like a true color. A golden hue. And then this last one's Sunshine, a little bit more yellow than like the Sun-Kissed. You can see. So it's kind of like these three. So lightest, deepest, kind of somewhere in the middle. So I figured I can play with these different shades of gold and see which ones I like on my canvases when I do try to go for a gold. That way I'm not stuck with just those ones from Diamond Dots. Even though I do like those, they can be a little much depending on the use case. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different shades of gold here from DP with Sparklers. Thank you so much, Tima. Fast shipping, great customer service. What's not to love? So there's those. Okay, and then our second package is this one, and I'm so excited to open this. This is from Randa's Crafty Corner here, right here in Colorado. I kind of, I had seen maybe like 1 or 2 of Randa's videos in the time that I've been diamond painting, but I didn't really think to like shop her shop until one of my crafty friends, Katie over at Diamonds and Washi, mentioned Randa's Crafty Corner on one of her videos, and I was like, oh, let me go check them out. And I was like, wait, there's wax here? Wait, there's putty here? And so I went a little nuts. So let me see if there's a packing slip in here that I need to get rid of. Hold on just a second. There's lots of paperwork in here. Hold on. Okay, I think that's the paperwork, so we'll put that here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's right. So here's the packing slip. It just says, thank you so much, Anthony. Of course, you're welcome, Randa. This is awesome. So cool to shop locally. This is great. So I grabbed a number of different things. So let's go ahead and dive in. let's see. So there's the packing slip, and then she gave me 3 different instruction sheets for the 3 different products. So I guess we'll cover these instruction sheets here as we get to the products. But for now, let's just dump these out. Are you ready? We're just gonna dump them. Whee! Woo, 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 woo. Okay, cool. I think that's everything. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's start with the cover minder because that thing is so cool. So I've got this little sashimi piece of, or sushi piece as a cover minder. I saw it and I was just like, look, it's got the little rice and everything. It's so cute. It's so cute. So that's gonna go right here on my little shelf. Okay, so we've got that. And then she also does washi tape. And this is her own designed washi tape. So this is Smiley Strawberry, little strawberry washi tape, and Smiley Avocado, little avocados. I thought that was really cute. So 2 rolls there. It looks like it's a decent amount too. So awesome. Okay, and then it looks like we've got some of our waxes. So we'll start here, I suppose. Da, 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 da. Let me know if you've used Randa's waxes and putties and stuff before. This is my very first time, so I'll have to try it out tonight when I do my diamond painting. Okay, so it looks like we've got original scented wax, and then these are called the hard and sticky. So let's start with the originals. It says here that original scented wax, please place wax in freezer for 30 to 60 minutes before initial use to make sure that it hasn't melted or changed consistency in transit. I don't think it has. I mean, maybe, but it's coming from Colorado to Colorado, so it hasn't changed like environment too much. I guess I could have just went and picked it up. How to load this in your pen. Loading this wax into your pen is very similar to how you would load other scented waxes, for example, patty wax. Take the tip of your pen and scrape it across the surface of your wax and then press it into your pen with your finger to make sure it is fully loaded and ready to go. How to avoid residue. This wax doesn't have a ton of residue, but you may experience some wax on your drills when you place them, especially if you are a hard presser like me, and I'm also a hard presser. She's saying like me on the paper, I'm saying it like me as in me. To avoid this from happening, simply take a sacrifice drill, which is just one of your drills that you're okay with not using on your canvas, and press down hard on the drill with the tip of your pen that is filled with the wax. This way, any residue will come out on that drill. If you don't mind the residue originally, you can also go over your canvas once you're done with the soft bristle toothbrush, and the residue will actually make your diamond sparkle more. Okay. I've never really done like a sacrificial drill. If I have any wax or residue that gets on my drills, just like she says, I just kind of leave it on the canvas and then just kind of polish it up when I'm done with that section, but I haven't really had it too much. So, okay. So how to remove the wax from your pen. To remove this wax, simply take a pair of tweezers or a toothpick and dig the wax out of the tip before replacing it with fresh wax. Temperature concerns. Please place wax in the freezer for 30 to 60 minutes before initial use to make sure it hasn't melted in transit. So there you go. After initial use, you continue using and storing it at room temperature after this. Any questions or problems with your wax, reach out to Randa. She also has some videos going into more detail how to use the wax. She also says that she will be releasing new scents regularly, so keep an eye on her shop and on her Instagram, Randa's Crafty Corner, to see those releases. Thank you so much, Randa. Okay, awesome. So I'll read through these. I'm wondering if there's big differences between the instructions, but I'll check as we go. So that's for the original wax here, and the two, I don't even remember what scents I got. This says it is acai berry, ooh, and this says it is Barlette pear cider, ooh, pear cider. Okay, cool. So let's give them the old sniff test. I'm not noticing anything melted here, so I don't know if I need to put them in the refrigerator or freezer. I might still, just because that's what she said to do. Oh, that smells nice. Just a nice berry scent. I don't know if I'd necessarily be like, ooh, acai. It's just general berry. That's nice. Oh, okay. Let's see, pear cider. I tried to pick ones that I thought I would really like and that are kind of individual. Maybe just a little bit of pear, mostly kind of a cinnamon scent. A little bit of like a spicy kind of fall scent. Not a lot of pear, but that's okay. It still smells just fine. So there's those two. I got 2 of those. And then for the hard and sticky, let's read over these instructions. It looks like these are the exact same instructions, so I won't read them again. So this is the hard and sticky. This is a little bit more of an intense wax, designed for harder placers, that type of thing. So similar, I guess, if I was to make a comparison, I'm not trying to compare 2 small shops here. I'm just trying to think out loud, like, what's another product that I'm trying to cover my butt here because I'm not trying to compare small businesses. I've never even used these. But there is the patty wax extra sticky, I believe is what it's called. That's what I'm kind of thinking when I see this, hard and sticky. So we have 2 scents here, Meyer lemon and what is that? Candied walnut. So let's do the lemon first. Oh yeah, it's kind of a soapy lemon as opposed to a fruity lemon. Actually, it's giving me more kind of clean soapy scents than anything else. Slightly lemony. So there's that. And then let's look at the walnut. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. It smells like kind of caramely. There's a little bit of a nutty scent there. That one's pretty on point, that scent. So yeah. Okay, and then the last thing that we have are in this little thing wrapped up right here. We have 2 putties. I won't reveal, whoops, sorry for shaking you. I won't reveal the scents yet. I'm going to talk a little bit about the scented putties. Loading the putty into your pen is the same as any other putty. So if you're familiar with putty, this is something you already know. Okay. The wording here is, it's like saying, I'm sorry, Randa. She's going to be like, don't question me. Loading putty into your pen is the same as, essentially it's saying loading putty into your pen is the same as loading putty into your pen. It's like, okay, cool. So if you're familiar with it, you already know it. Okay, great. If not, I'll explain it here. So you have and I also have a video on my YouTube channel, Randa's Crafty Corner, that shows you exactly how to use it. Lay the brick of putty flat on the surface and stab it straight down into the putty. Rotate your pen in a circle and twist it a few times to make sure the putty is really incorporated into the pen before pulling it out. Look at the tip of your pen to make sure it is fully loaded into your pen. You can press it down with your finger to ensure it's there and make sure that it is flat and ready to go. I've learned this by using Enabler's Outpost Chit. I wasn't quite sure how to, I was just kind of figuring out the way that would work best for me, and I think I found it. So maybe what I'll do is once we finish talking about these scents, I'll grab a pen, clean it out, the single placer, and I'll show you how I do it. But it's exactly what she's saying, but sometimes it helps to have a visual aid. How to remove the putty. To remove the putty from your pen, simply take a pair of tweezers or a toothpick if you're using an everlasting tip and dig the putty out of your pen before replacing it with fresh putty, okay? Temperature is not as big of a problem when it comes to putty as it is with wax, but in extreme cases, it can affect the texture of the putty. If your putty is too hard or is starting to melt, you can either put it in the fridge for a few minutes to harden it back up, or you can hold it under your arm to warm it up and soften the putty. Any questions? All that stuff, new releases, same as last time. So just some slightly different instructions for the putty. So let's take a look at our first scent. This is Cheesecake and Berries scented putty. Isn't that cool? I can't wait. Let's see. I'm hoping for cheesecake here, Randa. I'm hoping for cheesecake. So it just comes, I can already smell it, and yes, okay. So it comes like this with a little wax paper in between, and then there's your slab o putty. Oh my gosh, it kind of has like a berries and cream scent. But yeah, berries, cheesecake and berries, it does smell like that. And it smells different than the acai berry, different scent. So, ooh, that's nice. You know what? I think I might be a putty person because I'm really liking the putties. Okay, and this next one is White Tahitian Woods. Ooh la la, let's see. Come on, Tahitian Woods. Okay, let's see. So there it is. You see that? Okay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. It's got, yeah, it's definitely got like a, it's not pine. It's a woodsy scent, but it's a little bit softer. It might even have a little bit of a vanilla hit to it. That's very nice. I love her little labels with like the tree and the little cheesecake, and like it all looks great together. So there is my Randa's Crafty Corner haul here. Oh, where did my, here's that. So yeah, I was just surprised that I hadn't really heard of or shopped from her before and really knew too much about her business. And then when I found out that it's like local to the Denver area, I was like, why the heck have I not been ordering from her constantly? And she just came out with candles. Just from the scent standpoint, I definitely like the putties over the waxes as far as the scents and how true they are to what you see here. I think the closest was the candied walnut. The other ones they're fine, but they're just not like this was more soapy, and then this was cinnamon as opposed to pear. That's okay. They're still fine scents, but these are great. And I think just from an use, I'll find out if I love these, but she is right. I tend not to find any issues with residue with the putties. So I'm gonna pause you for just a moment so I can grab a clean pen. I'll probably bring you in a little bit closer and I'll show you how I use these putties, which basically is following her instructions. So let's see how we follow the instructions, okay? 1 second. Okay, I'm kind of doing this weird like half squat over the table. I really liked this cheesecake and berries, so let's do this scent. I've got us a little bit zoomed in here so you can kind of get a good look at what we're doing. Okay, so I have my trusty pen here. This has Enablers Outpost Chit, and this is their 2.0, the blue one. And I think this is Forest Pine is the scent. So I want to get this out and replace it with the Randa's Crafty Corner putty. So I've got my Diamond Art Club tweezers, and I just take the tip of the tweezer. You can also do a toothpick, but I just kind of get in there, give it a good scoop, and pull out that excess putty, and kind of get in there and twist and scoop. So I just do this until I have it relatively clear of the previous product. I don't do this super often because I have, I think, 5 of these tips now. So if I wanted to, I could have 5 different putties and waxes, I suppose. Right now, most of them have glue dots, but I've been playing with putties and waxes, and I'm really starting to like the putty. So it's not always the easiest to get out, because you can see there's still some stuff in there. But I just kind of try to do my best. Sometimes you get lucky and it'll come out with like one big hunk, but other times you just have to kind of pick at it for a while. Get rid of that. Let me see. Let me see if I can do this off camera a little bit. So yeah, I'm just going around with the tweezers and just grabbing. I'm thinking even if I had plastic tweezers, that might work really well too. But it doesn't necessarily have to it doesn't have to be squeaky clean. You just want to get the majority of it out. So let's see. There's still a couple little bits and bobs in there, but nothing too crazy. That's just fine. That'll work for us for the purposes of this. So what we're gonna do now that we have a clean single tip is we're gonna go ahead and take our Randa's Crafty Corner scented putty in the scent cheesecake and berries. Oh my gosh, I love it. And what I've done here is I placed a couple of pieces of double-sided release paper here, just in case I need them. Most of the time I don't, since this already has kind of like a piece of release paper on the back of it, so it's not really necessary, but I like to make a little bit of a working surface. Sometimes I'll even take like the back end of like my Mooney Made tray, and I'll put that down. So it's not, right on the table. We're just have a little bit of a surface to work off of. Okay, so as per the instructions, we're gonna press straight down, give it a little wiggle. So that's pretty much exactly what I do. I'm gonna sit down for this since I know we have the angle right. So I'm gonna press down. So I've pressed down, correct? But rather than just trying to pull straight up, whoopsie, what I like to do is kind of do wiggle within that circle. You see I'm making the hole bigger. Do that with a little bit of pressure. So that way when I release, I'm not stuck to any of the edges of the putty. And what I have in my tip is a nice clean cut putty. There's a little bit of residue here on the edges. Why are my fingers dirty? I think it might be from that bag. Ugh. Nice clean edge there. There's a little bit of residue around the tip, but nothing major. There you go. I want to go wash my hands so bad, but we're too far gone. So then when I go to place some drills, ooh, do I have any drills nearby? Oh yeah, I have those sparklers. Hold on. So, oh, they have to be cut to be opened. Oh, I don't want to commit to cutting these open. Hold on. Sorry. Let's see. What is this? I just grabbed Jazzy Gems from Distracted by Diamonds and Citrine. Those are gonna look cute with this tray. So we've got our tray here. Some specialty gems. And boom, it just picks up beautifully. It doesn't have a lot of stickiness from what I can tell so far. Oh, there's a little bit there. See how we've got a little bit of stringiness there? But if you're placing that on the adhesive of a canvas, then that's not gonna be an issue because I'm just like flicking at them. So that seems pretty good. I'm not usually sometimes like, let me press really hard. Yeah. Okay, Randa. Like there's a little bit, but not nearly as much as I've seen in some other putties. I'm like giving it all my weight. Yeah, no stickiness, no stringiness. Go Randa, go Randa. Okay. All right, so it smells incredible, gets the job done. And yeah, that's how I apply it. So press straight down and then a little wiggle within where you've pressed, and that'll help to give you that nice clean cut. So yeah. All right, well, that's that. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, need any clarification on this process. Otherwise, thank you so much, DP with Sparklers and Tima, and thank you so much, Randa. These are all excellent products, and I can't wait to start using them more frequently. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with friends, family members, anyone that you think might take some value out of it. Otherwise, happy placing, and we'll see you next time. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.